What's going on YouTube? It's Zip. I'm back with another video. A little bit different this time. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a voiceover on this. I wanted to go over a few things about this gear in Season 2 for PvP in War Within. Exactly how to get it, how to get these heraldries, what they are, how to get the 978 gear, where we should be stopping, where we should be finishing for this end of Week 1, Season 2 for gearing towards this PvP. So I want to dive into that on my Shaman. It's a brand new level 80 that hasn't gotten involved into PvP yet. So this is where a lot of you are gonna end up coming into Season 2, whether you're new or you're just checking out Season first time. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get into an epic battleground or a rated arena. This can be a solo shuffle, it can be a 2v2, it can be a 3v3. So we're not going in with the goal of winning this epic battleground or the arena. We're going in with the goal of walking away with 9 prized gladiators heraldries. I'm going to pop that item up on the screen as well as the quest that's going to give it to you, called Rallying All Rapscallions. Now this is going to have you deliver the advertisement to Hathorn at the Contender's Gate in Dornegal. The Contender's Gate is the PvP area where all those dummies are, where the conquest and honor vendors are. You're going to get the Artisans Consortium pamphlet. That's going to go right in your inventory. You're going to see the quest pop up in your quest tracker on the right. I'll also pop up that clip where I get that quest. You'll see that in the video. Come one, come all, straight to Dornegal. This is where you're going to turn in the quest. You're going to get 9 free prized gladiators heraldries, and this is what we're going to use as a crafting reagent to get 1 to 3 of these 678 pieces. Now, it all depends on what class and spec you use, and I highly suggest using Icy Veins. I'll also pop up a tab or a little window of Icy Veins or of me using it on screen for you guys, so you kind of get the gist of the layout of Icy Veins, where to go, where to look. There's a lot of information on there, but it's very useful. Icy Veins has never steered me wrong. A lot of professionals actually work with who runs that website, and that's where they get their information from, as well as the patch notes directly from Blizzard. They're very to the point, and they're very specific. They get you the information that you need, and then they're done with it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this battleground play out. I'll probably time lapse it, or we'll just go ahead and chop it out to where I get to the quest, and then we'll talk from there. So as you can see, this battleground didn't take us very long at all. We're about to come to the end here. And when this battleground finishes, you're going to see that quest pop up on the right called Rallying All Rapscallions. This is where you're going to get those 9 free prized heraldries. Let's wait for this battleground to end here. Okay, there we go. We see the victory there. We see the 2 quests. Go ahead and make sure you get the quest. If you end up getting Epic Battleground for Windgrasp, or any of them for that matter, make sure you pick up all the quests in there for that extra bulk honor and conquest. That'll help you out on the gearing process as well. Epic Battlegrounds provide a lot of honor if you can stick out the long fight. Especially if you lose, it can be a little dreadful just getting trapped into a gate or a graveyard area, but just try to stick through it, get your honor, get those quests done. And as you can see there, I got that quest, Rallying All Rapscallions, or Rapscallions, pardon me, and we're going to get those 9 free prized gladiators heraldries. Okay, so we turned in that quest, we got our 9 free heraldries. Now we're going to head straight to this crafting table, and we're going to start diving into what gear I should get for my shaman if I was going to do PvP. This is my PvE build character, so I won't be actually gearing this for PvP, but I'm just doing this for the process, so that way you guys can see it on a fresh character that isn't fully geared, like say my paladin or my... Okay, here I'm going to pop up Icy Veins, and I'm going to start getting into where you guys should be going. So when you open up Icy Veins, it's not going to be on the WoW tab for retail. Go ahead and click WoW for retail. Then you're going to see a few tabs under that appear. You're going to have, let's say, classes, the War Within, tier lists, delves, leveling, professions. Then you're going to see the PvP tab. Go hover over PvP, find your class that you want to look at. As you can see here under Resto Sham, there actually isn't a gear list for what's suggested. So I had to do a little bit of diving around to find a different example for you guys that would actually work. But as you can see, there's different chapters or categories on that information panel where you can see the stats you want to focus on. You can see the enchants, the gems, some of the guidelines you want to follow, why they choose some of the things that they do. So here we're going to check out Elemental. I'm like, no gear suggestions. Let's go check out Elemental. I haven't dove into this one yet. Again, no gear suggestions. So we're going to find a different class. So here we head over to the class that I know has a suggestion, which is the Ret Paladin, which is the exact recommendation that I went with. I went with the Algari Competitor's Greatsword, and I went with the boots to get those double embellishments and to double the effect of my weapon embellishment. A very smart decision if that's the way you guys want to go. Make sure you guys follow Icy Veins, or just get a piece of armor that isn't going to intervene with your 4-set bonus when you transfer your conquest gear through the table, which I will also show that real fast. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and swap over to my priest so I can go ahead and show you this transformed gear at the table in order to get your 2 or 4 set bonus for your class and spec. I'm switching over to my priest because I've already done this, so it'll be a little bit easier to show you. We're going to pop over here. It's just under us. Grab my little mammoth. Jump off here. Right across from the Flight Master. Flight Master here, if you come down here at this table, is where you're going to transform your Conquest set. And this is where you're going to be able to get your 4 set bonus. As you can see, my boots are the only ones that I could do, so I don't really want to do that. That's my PvE set of boots, pardon me. So if you come in here to my character gear, you'll see that I transformed. This is the Conquest helm that I already bought with my Conquest cap. And you can see I already transformed that at this table in order to work towards my 2 and 4 set. So as I was saying, if you want to get your embellished piece to not intervene with that, you can see my chest, my hands, my helm, and my legs are some of the pieces that go into my 4 set. So anything else, my sash, my boots, I could possibly embellish to get a little bit of extra stats, and then my boots can also be enchanted. So that's a good reason to embellish it. So they have the embellishment and enchantment, and it'll be a 678 piece. That's a great way to go. And if you go into this table, you're wondering, how do I upgrade these pieces, Zip? It's actually not that hard. You will get what's called an Essence of Kajamite. And the Essence of Kajamite charges the catalyst and allows it to imbue armor with incredible power. Slowly accumulates every 2 weeks. Disclaimer, contains 0% Kajamite. So, every 2 weeks, you're going to gather a little bit more of this. I'm going to do some research and figure out the exact rate, or if there's another way to get some extra bits of Kajamite. As I know it's a new currency coming into here to Season 2, a lot of us are a little bit unsure of the full process of this. If it's only generated every 2 weeks, so be it. I will let you guys know that we just have to wait, stay on standby, and keep hitting our Conquest cap and slowly get our 4 set bonus. But I want to say there's probably a trick out there that we can get some extra Kajamite. So I'm going to do some digging, and I will let you guys know if I find anything. I hope this video was super helpful. If it was, feel free to drop a comment and let me know. Hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. My name's Zip, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.